Which Doctor will it be? David Tennant returning, or the arrival of Ncuti Gatwa as the 14th Doctor? With less than 24 hours to go until The Power of the Doctor as Jodie Whittaker's final episode as the Doctor, we've gathered some of the best fan theories from your comments. See which one holds up the strongest when the episode airs. Make sure to comment on your crazy theory down below. Greetings everyone, my name is Jack and welcome to TARDIS Central. Are you excited for The Power of the Doctor? We are. But if you want to keep up to date on the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at TARDIS Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Doctor Who universe. As always, please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, because if you're talking about Doctor Who, then we want to hear about it. So our first theory is about different universes. Community member It's Mr. Marcus has a theory about the universe going bye-bye in Doctor Who. Essentially like a big reboot of time and space is what we're thinking about here. This would presumably follow along from Doctor Who Flux, which saw the almost destruction of Universe 1 and trying to shift to Universe 2. However, that did not come to plan. Still, it could be a good way to reboot time and space with either Tennant or Ncuti to take over. Marcus's theory might explain why we've got a new character, who we presume is the Toymaker, coming in and messing around with time and space is what we presume from the 60th footage. If a universe is being rebooted or changed, he's probably one individual who could have a power to ensure he survives. I like this theory, Marcus. Let's see how it plays out. Community member Eric Craig had a theory about Jodie's regeneration. Well, rather Eric thinks she may degenerate into a former Doctor, but not David Tennant, perhaps into one of the classic Doctors. Now, there was rumours of possible sightings of classic Doctor Who actors in Cardiff around the time of filming for The Power of the Doctor, when this was taking place. Therefore, it might be possible. Would you like to see a former Doctor that is not David Tennant take the reins of part of the episode? It would certainly be an interesting twist, that's for sure. I'm unsure of how this would work though. However, building onto Craig's theory, it would be great to get some explanation regarding Jo Martin's fugitive Doctor, finally. That character remains one of the most interesting elements of the 13th Doctor's tenure. I really wish we got more of that. Good theory, Eric. Let's see how it plans out in The Power of the Doctor. So what about David Tennant? Of course we've got to talk about him. So my personal theory, it's actually my one, is David Tennant is not playing the Doctor. Yes, you heard me right. I think Tennant's return to Doctor Who will not see him play the Doctor as our main character, but rather someone else. Who could he be playing? Well, it could have to be the Meta Crisis Doctor, who came about in Journey's End due to the Doctor's aborted regeneration power being thrown into his severed hand, and Donna Noble touching it. We remember the episode, you don't need to be reminded of it, because it's a classic and fantastic episode. It's important to remember that the Meta Crisis Doctor is human Time Lord hybrid, with no regenerative powers, meaning he can't change faces. Also, he ages as humans do. Therefore, it's easy to explain why the 10th Doctor looks older in the upcoming 60th anniversary Doctor Who special episodes, apart from just saying that David Tennant is now an older person, well, an older actor, therefore he looks, you get my point. It is an easy explanation at the end of the day. Now why would this Doctor appear, and how could he appear? Well, did you know the original script for the episode saw the Doctor giving the Meta Crisis Doctor his own TARDIS to travel around in? However, the catch was a bit of a TARDIS coil instead, meaning the Meta Crisis Doctor would have to grow and wait a long time before it grew into a fully fledged functional TARDIS, like the Doctor's. Now, additionally, this was actually cut from the last episode, or from that episode he featured in. The scene doesn't exist. Therefore, it's not actually canon to the Doctor Who universe. Many magazines and audiobooks have considered it to be legit and referred to the Meta Doctor having his own TARDIS. Even incoming showrunner, Russell T Davies, who returns next year, believes this event still took place, even though the scene was cut from a final episode.
It did just throw you in the middle when they suddenly start talking about a new TARDIS. So I like to imagine this still happened though, so one day we'll come back and put this one back in. Okay.
This could be the basis for the upcoming 60th anniversary specials, and would explain why Donna Noble can recognise this Doctor. We have heard multiple rumours about the Meta Crisis event in leaks here and there. This theory needs some work, so we'll revisit in another video following The Power of the Doctor once we definitely know who is regenerating for sure. I'm being serious though, I really think building in the Meta Crisis Doctor, which was obviously one of Russell T Davies' last stories on Doctor Who, could be really cool and sort of solve those plot lines in a way. Because if in The Power of the Doctor the universe are collapsing and the end of time is occurring in the 60th special, it could explain how the parallel world, aka Pete's world, could once again reconnect to the main world we all exist in and Doctor Who exists in. That could be a really good way of it. And also, that's not the first time something like this could happen. When the Daleks stole all the planets, it all broke down in the fabric and reality of space and time. I'm quoting technical stuff here, but you see my point. Like, it allowed Rose and Pete and all the other gang to cross through into the main world. So if time is really ending in the 60th special, like the Toymaker, aka Neil Patrick Harris's character, is hinting at, something like that could work. The user Young But Retro suggests that Colin Baker could start as the Curator. I'm thinking he might have meant Tom Baker, who cameoed as the Curator in The Day of the Doctor, aka the 50th anniversary special for Doctor Who. Now, we do have a plot point about museums paintings going missing in the upcoming special episode. Therefore, there is room for someone like a Curator to actually appear, and it probably could have been good to have Tom Baker come back if he felt he wanted to. However, we are aware of a new cast member playing someone titled the Curator, which isn't Tom Baker. Maybe this is a missed opportunity, still, never say never. There's going to be plenty of surprises coming up in the Power of the Doctor, so perhaps we'll get a special cameo that Young But Retro seeks. We'll have to wait and see ultimately. Power of the Doctor is Jodie Whittaker's last episode of Doctor Who. We know the 13th Doctor will regenerate, but who will she regenerate into? Many are currently debating whether it be David Tennant or Ncuti. Currently, we simply do not know. But it's now less than 24 hours until the episode airs, and we'll find out for sure. The 60th anniversary of Doctor Who and Ross T. Davies' return is bound to bring many surprises, announcements, and reveals for fans of Doctor Who. We're super excited to see where it goes and bring you all the latest news, rumours, lore, leaks, and more. So stick with us, as we'll also be enjoying a Power of the Doctor review all tomorrow. So what theories do you have for this episode? Make sure to let us know in the comment section below. Remember, if you want to keep up to date on the latest Doctor Who news, lore, and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at TARDIS Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Doctor Who universe. But for now, I've been Jack, thank you for watching, and Alan Z?